The world is watching.
That's cheating. That's not fair.
That's okay. This is our couples doubles tournament. We got lots of friends here hanging out playing Pokemon, and here are TV previews.
I see a Porygon again.
See
And a Chansey. I wonder who that is.
We also see Gabite and Matang and Shogun. That is
Shogun.
Wow.
That's a pretty OU team right there. It's not quite evolved.
Shogun is such a silly Pokemon. No pressure, Brian. Oh, Brian, you have fans.
Yes, you got a shout out
From White Khakis.
From White Khakis.
White Khakis. Giving you a shout out.
You know, you got to put your khakis in your khakis.
Alright, so players just choosing their initial 2 Pokemon. I'm curious. Alright, here we go. And we see
Cheese.
Jeez.
Who is that? Okay.
I think that was Alex.
It's Alex's game. Got it.
we had some pretty bad frame loss there. Let me make sure that it's going okay, but
Look at the fashion on
It
the
looks like
field.
it.
Man.
everybody with hats.
Yes.
Hats. Alright, so the Porygon tracing and getting Rockhead and Torrent.
Alright.
Can't trace a tracer.
Yeah.
Well, Wartortle, one of our featured Valentine's Pokemon, thanks to Pokemon's nice little cards. We'll see if it makes a splash today.
Yeah, I'm surprised Porygon 2 isn't on one of those.
Yeah, or Porygon.
I think Porygon 2 is more of a heartbreaker.
Ooh, it's got those curves though. It's so rounded.
Like Beyonce.
And this book of like witty Valentine's Day puns.
Yes.
I've been thinking of them all day.
Oh gosh, there's a Toxic.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
So we see still very, very
Still,
tanky
yes.
Pokemon out.
Fighting for every HP point.
Yeah, we actually had one match decided last round on time. We're using the same rules that are used in the VGC competitions. The team with more Pokemon left wins, and barring that, the team with more percent HP on their team remaining wins. And so, it incentivizes both defensive and offensive playstyles. Trying to get that KO to be ahead, but also trying to protect your Pokemon so you have more HP. Porygon going back, Scyther coming out, and a double
take
switch.
it.
Ooh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
It's
and-
a Braixen.
Oh, and the Toxic out of the other Porygon.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, how the tables turn.
Ooh,
Oh.
and ended up missing. Not sure what it was targeted at, but that could prove critical depending on how this plays out. If it had been targeted at Scyther, that would have been quite a bit of damage.
I expect the
Players trying to predict each other. Lots of next level strategy here.
Brian's partner is trying to urge him to choose the correct move.
More specifically, she's trying to tell him not to do what he's about to do.
got it.
Alright,
We'll see how that works out.
the subtle advice.
For
All right.
the record, I trapped the wrong one. I trapped the one that's protecting right now. My finger just slipped, and it just kind of went towards the metal guy.
Tough
Alright,
round.
so you see Ice Beam hitting
And
Scyther.
ooh,
Ooh,
this
critical
might.
hit.
That's what I was left over. It's probably good.
This next round of Poison
Oh!
Thanks, Ron.
by a thread.
I got it.
Alright.
Okay, so Brian now is planning his next move.
That was a pretty good turn for team name, getting both of the attacks covered up by the protect. There's a bullet punch, a nice priority move to finish the side there.
The clock will strike midnight for Scyther.
Like, what is that even supposed to reference? There's no clocks involved here.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, there
Scyther
are.
isn't Cinderella. Scyther just died and went back to his Pokeball. It's not like he was at a ball or anything. Come on,
Did Cinderella die? Okay,
Oh my
then.
gosh.
Great, so that's why it's not a good reference.
He didn't die, he fainted.
He fainted. Okay, well, so did Cinderella faint?
Did
No,
Cinderella
she
die?
ran away.
Wow. That fire spin actually did a lot more damage than I remember.
Yes,
fire
we're gonna
spin doing.
return to Pokemon talk
Right,
now.
right.
Oh, look.
We apologize
Oh,
for.
and it's the Chansey.
I love Valentine.
Oh!
What a reference.
So we've got
It's a hilarious name.
a little
I'm so
bit
glad
of
this made it onto
backstory.
stream.
A little bit of
Yes.
backstory.
Why don't
for
you
any of
explain that one, Nick?
So, former club president, AVDC 90, Alex, actually is notorious for hating two things in Pokemon more than anything else. And the first is Tackle. And the second is Blissey. And since this is an NFE tournament, you can't use Blissey, but Chansey is about as close as you're going to get.
The next best thing.
Lindsay here apparently bred and named this Pokemon just to spite him, which is hilarious.
And you see a Porygon recovering with some leftovers, but the toxic damage.
The toxicity
Ooh,
is
it's just
gonna-
getting too much. Oh, and that'll just do it.
Fire spin. Man,
What
that-
the clock say for that?
Well, the clock can't strike midnight twice, Brian.
Fire spin, one of those moves that is actually. It started out in Gen 1 as an incredibly OP move where it actually prevented your opponent from taking a turn. And it was then shortly thereafter fixed to being a normal move that we've known for the past few generations. A trapping multi-turn damage move. But, Dewblade coming in.
Yes.
Another one.
Man, if.
Seems to be a staple in teams for this tournament.
It does.
I know a lot of players talked about using it with Eviolite a while back in competitive play, so maybe that's just something that players have carried over into this tournament.
But mind you, Eviolite is banned in this one.
Yep, Eviolite is banned, but
Shadow Sneak. Yes.
AVDC 90 taking notice to the name of this Chansey. In-house.
and there's the Thunder Wave coming out, so. Oh, wow, and on the very first turn, also paralyzed, so.
Wow.
That's a bit of a trade, but.
Phil.
Okay, here comes Phil.
Ivysaur.
Phil is an Ivysaur. All right.
Now we know.
I thought Phil was a groundhog that lived in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, but
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
unfortunately also brought us quite a bit of snow.
Yeah.
And he will overnight.
Yeah, to anyone out there who might be in an area where there's a lot of snow coming in, please stay safe. I know one thing that we do a lot with leagues is we try to remind players it's never worth a risk to your safety to try and come to Pokemon League. We're friends with everybody and we care, but we don't want anybody getting into any kind of trouble. So please, if you have leagues tomorrow or the next few days, check with your league leader before making the drive.
I will do whatever is necessary to get a Delibird. I will travel through the snow for that.
So we see Sleep Powder hitting Doublade and Seismic Toss.
Whoa, that animation was so cool. I've never seen that.
Great animation. There's the Zen Headbutt,
yes.
though. And if it's target, it's
Uh-oh.
super effective. And a critical
And a
hit. Absolutely unnecessary overkill
Probably a little
damage.
overkill, yes.
Am I?
It just wasn't in the
Zen
cards for
is
Phil.
psychic. I didn't know that.
So Wartortle coming back out.
That should hit.
So it'll be interesting to see what the next turn has in store. Ooh, Metagross
Oh,
staying
boy.
paralyzed. Dragon Pulse out of Wartortle. I'm not used to seeing
That's-
that attack.
Seismic toss. There's the earth there.
It holds on.
Oh!
With just a
2 HP.
2 HP. This is a real tough situation though, because you know you're paralyzed, you don't have a lot of HP, your teammate is asleep, the other side's just going and attacking. It's 5-3 in favor of Team Name, but I don't know. This is
These two Pokemons are in a bit of trouble right now on the field.
yeah. That was a huge last turn though. Getting the Ivysaur in one hit with Zen Headbutt.
Alright.
And Chansey has been withdrawn. Oh, we're seeing a pouring onto once more.
And it traced Clear Body. And that Bolt
Probably a good
not
idea.
doing very much damage there.
There's the
And the death.
oh Aurasphere.
I was aiming for the metal guy.
Never mind.
Yeah, so one of those cases where you pick a move to KO Pokemon and things kind of rotate around and you end up in a slightly different position than you were in. Doublade is still asleep though. That is absolutely
Yeah, how many turns is this left for now?
this has got to be
It's...
close to the maximum. Of
Yeah.
the maximum.
Has it? I felt like it was only 4 or 5.
Horse Tranquilizer will do that. I'm sorry.
Trying to make a fool of it.
A little bit of playful banter.
Yes. Just one more reminder that when you're a player, you should focus on your game and only your game.
So we see the Gabite. We've already seen Mortarilla use Dragon Pulse once, so
True.
That's a huge threat. But the Outrage. Let's see who it hits. It's random and doubles. Oh, and it gets the Wartortle, but
It hangs
not
on.
enough.
And let's see.
Oh goodness.
And it has a
Yes.
Citrus Berry.
We're dropping
Good
a lot
call.
of frames. Sorry folks, we just had a huge frame drop there. Looks
Oh.
like we're back in business though.
Oh, Doubleblade wakes up.
And the Sacred Sword.
Oh,
How much? Ooh.
Oh, it does.
and super effective. It will...
Okay, I thought you meant.
Holy moly. We
Ooh,
are
sorry, people.
trying to fix this, but we're not actually not sure what's happening this time. Our fixes from last time do not appear to have worked quite as well as I thought. Gabite confused due to the fatigue. As I just close out some of my 5 million tabs that I've opened.
You do have a lot of tabs.
I know, but you know what they say about tabs.
What do they say about tabs?
Tabs are great things.
They sure are. Not in this case.
No, not at all, actually.
Are you out?
Yeah, no, I'm not out. I have. But that's the problem.
So we see, sorry folks, we are back, and hopefully we have a little bit of recovery. So we see, no, it's okay, just play. Yeah, it's actually, it has nothing to do with what you guys are doing. It's, again, just the,
It's the internet connection.
Yeah.
Probably.
so we've got a 2v3 with Chansey and Wartortle against Doublade, Shelgon, and one other Pokemon.
A reminder that for our viewers that time might soon become an issue with only 2 minutes left on the game clock for us.
Yeah.
So wait, what happens if we're...
The battle just gets adjudicated, basically. So Dragon Claw coming out of Shelgon. This might be enough to KO Wartortle, but oh, just barely. And Doublade getting a Sacred Sword off through the paralysis. Chansey. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait, he is now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is paralyzed. Yeah, but Chansey not very good at taking Sacred Swords to the face. Noting that EV definitely would have made a difference, but Sacred Sword actually the move that brought down the minimized Chansey the last time there was a streamed event at Penn State, much to the joy and delightment of every single person watching and casting that stream. The Seismic Toss hitting Shelgon, bringing it into the red,
And
more damage. It's just damage accumulation, damage accumulation.
this could be it, folks. And it
Do
is.
Oh.
Just in the nick of time.
I brought double because I thought there'd be a lot of chances.
Yeah, we hear that is something this club knows very well, that nothing like Sacred Sword to counter a minimize Chansey. Actually first popularized on Terrakion of all Pokemon. Not a Pokemon we're used to seeing that move on, but one that does work nonetheless. Alright folks, so we are going to cut away for a short break. There's